today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two of the best of the business. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's James, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The numbers for James from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
It's James, and boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it. Stiff-armed him. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. First down, James, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's James. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. James. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score their opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seems. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at him in order to try and get the upset win.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Wilson. Again, he finds more. That catch good for only a couple. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 7 on the year. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 2nd down, it's James. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now he steps away. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's James. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter. James gets through, and now an opening. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's James, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half, backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
First down. It's James. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are able to widen their lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 57 yards. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've ended it.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Wilson. Crowder's got it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder with touchdown number 12 on the year. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in there by Crowder. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Wilson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Fourth down, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Wilson. He'll air this one out from Mims. And this is caught. Touchdown. Denzel Mims with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is It's really hard to narrow that gap, and the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. So it was the passing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. Tua Tagovailoa with a touchdown throw. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Dak Prescott, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On second and very short, Wilson uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third and goal, Wilson. And that's caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Davis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one caught by Crowder. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Wilson's throw taken in by Landry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Again, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On first down, Wilson. Now he's forced out left. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing is Wilson. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. Touchdown, Jets. Carter Landry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They'll have a first down past the 40.
That's all you got?
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Wilson. Airing one out for Crowder. The guy's man complete.
You'll get touchdown like it.
Jamison Crowder, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Wilson rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, they just continue. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. To throw is Wilson. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Carter Landry, 85 yards. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's James. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. First down, James. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it loud.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run on first down. It's James. He gets a beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Tight end carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.